And we are back with Swiss Round 5 at the Singapore MSS Showdown. MSS here at Bugis Toys or Games. And right now we'll have Waying versus Zhiquan. Both are local players also. Waying, a veteran from back in the day, since TRVG, having played this game for more than half a decade actually.
Yeah.
And Zhiquan is quite new, coming in at early 17, but I think he has other commitments, so he's been here and there.
Yes. So it will be very interesting because what was that record again?
They are both 3-1.
I see,
right now.
I see. It's very interesting. So Yin actually did pretty well. I mean, towards the late VGC18 with EV.
Yep.
Yes, EV. So previously Tauta has a cheese team, but she understood the intricacies of the EV team as very well and managed to take it to respectable finishes. For example, top cutting some of the MSS even held at Bugis Toy Games, getting top 60 at the Open held in Malaysia last year. Yes, and even with EV team once written off, so I really have a lot of respect.
Yep. That just shows how experienced Waying is as a player, and against a fairly new player, Zhiquan, you would actually think that Zhiquan is at a disadvantage, but not really, because Zhiquan has come up with a very innovative sets over the course of 17. And he came out, Assault Vest Metagross was a thing back then, but he didn't like the fact that Metagross couldn't protect, so he ran a seed Metagross instead, which gives him the special defense boost and you can protect. So it's the innovation that comes from his team.
Yes, I personally I was on the receiving end back in the one of the Open 3 in Paris last year. I was really caught off guard by it. So much bulk and can dish out a lot of damage, and I'm really very impressed by the level of innovation that we see in some of our players. So remember guys, do not write off any strategy until proven unviable otherwise.
Yes. And now we go into team preview with Zhiquan running a Zapdos, Metagross, Politoed, Ludicolo, Lycanroc, Dusk, and a Mimikyu.
And YE is running Salamence, Tyranitar, Cresselia, Tapu Bulu, and Rotom Wash and Excadrill. So it's somewhat like a hybrid Japan Sand, but with Bulu and Rotom in the fray.
Yes. As we can see here from Zhiquan's team, the Lycanroc is a very interesting choice, and obviously he chose the most optimal Lycanroc with the ability Tough Claws, which boosts contact moves on, and especially Lycanroc does receive its own signature Z crystal, the Lycanium Z, which is base 185.
Yes, that's right.
Base 185.
Based on Stone Age.
Based on Stone Age. So right now we'll go into game 1. Both players deciding their bonds quite quickly.
Actually, I think the choice of Lycanroc is likely to check the Charizards, and also it's very interestingly, the specific Z move for Lycanroc does is to eliminate terrains. Yes, that's right. So it's also somewhat an interesting addition to the fray. And in fact, this is the first time we are featuring Rain as the team.
For the first time on stream.
Exactly, not the rain my friend, but rain, the weather.
Yeah, and right now we see a very familiar lead with Zapdos, Metagross.
Yes.
Against
the typical Japan Sand lead. Yeah.
The Excadrill and Tyranitar.
Yeah.
Off here, you would think that Zhiquan might want to set up a Terrain here to match the Excadrill speed.
But the double rock slide though, I'm not sure whether you can really survive that onslaught, however.
But we don't know what kind of Tyranitar Waying is running, because it might not be the choice card variant as we've seen from Ian.
Some have opted for the Darkinium Z, for example. So if it is so Metagross will also be the threat of a Darkinium Z.
So okay, a drill run coming out here, no protect from the Metagross. Will it KO the Metagross? Since it didn't Mega Evolve, it does.
Yes, it does.
It's a clean one-hit KO on the Metagross.
I mean, the Potential Stone Age maybe?
Yep.
Okay, the
Tailwind coming out.
Yep.
Then you will really question why Zhiquan didn't protect right there.
I can't explain it either. So
and we does see the Darkium coming out here. You called the item correctly. The Darkium Z is coming out into the Zapdos. Can Zapdos take a Darkium Z from Tyranitar?
Good question. Personally, I haven't run any calculations on that, but I believe that basing off like 175 or 180 base power of Crunch, I think it will be too much for Zapdos to handle. But
but
it
does
on.
and eats its Pinch Berry back to around 50% health.
Yes.
Yeah.
It also suggests that in VGC18, Citrus Berry with Bow or Calm Nature Zapdos also very common. So something along that lines for Zhiquan may also be possible.
Yeah. Okay, right now, Polito does take over the weather here with the rain, and Escadrille is back at normal speed while Zichen has the +2 speed thanks to his tailwind. But what kind of thing can the Zapdos provide here though? It's like after setting up tailwind, can't really dish out much damage.
I mean, perhaps a Thunderbolt on any of the switches, but Wine recognizes that, sending his Beaver Procelia, and
Escadrille for the safe protect here, protecting himself on the water move that the Polito can dish. Roos coming out here, recovering the HP that it lost, putting it back to almost full HP actually.
Sure.
Skull go into the Escadrille,
so
but it was protected.
Prioritizing taking out the Escadrille has the priority. But you wonder though, if typical the Peachberry variants running Roos a bit, I'm not sure, but
it's like double recovery.
Exactly, I don't think it was necessary. He could have even put more recovery moves, for example. I mean, sorry, coverage moves, for example.
Even a better item since you have Roos.
Yeah, in fact. So, well, some takeaways.
Yep.
So, Cresselia, Excadrill, but likely Wine
will switch out
want
into
to
the
recover the
Tyranitar
Tyranitar again.
to get back the weather and to store out Tailwind at the same time.
Exactly. Or perhaps she could go for the same simple trick room.
Yeah.
But of course, it has to survive the onslaught of Skull and the potential Thunderbolt.
Yeah, but thanks to the Sandstorm right now, it has a special defense boost.
Yes, and now
Thunder coming out, it does hit, it does connect, going into the Cresselia. Will he get a paralysis?
Let's see.
Nope. And a Skull coming out onto the Cresselia slot, double targeting it, recognizing that the Escadrille might switch. Trick Room coming out here.
So Wyatt opts to go for slow mode this time. So now the Tyranitar is likely to outspeed the Zapdos, but we are not sure whether we will outspeed the Politoed.
Citrus Berry does come out here for the Cresselia, healing it to 75%, while Sandstorm chips away at Zapdos and Politoed.
It's interesting also to note that with the pickup of the V1 berries or the peach berries, but Cresselia opted for the good old citrus berry instead.
Yep.
So
perhaps like because sometimes it's a bit unreliable.
Always hope for the minimum 75%. Yeah,
that's a bit risky at times.
I see.
And I think right now, if Rockstar is the optimal move for Tyranitar here, perhaps Wine can go for a Helping Hand if she has it to boost the damage.
And potentially trying to KO the Zapdos and also heavily damaging the Politoed.
Perhaps Zichen want to keep his weather for now, you know, to get weather control so that Wine, but Zichen doesn't. Rockstar coming out here, no Helping Hand though. Ooh, doing quite a lot actually. Yeah, but it's a crit on the Politoed. And Politoed does reveal the Citrus Berry.
Yep, that's right. And
Ice Beam going into the Zapdos.
Maybe he can finish off the Zapdos, maybe.
Yep,
yeah, it's likely because it's not seed boosted, so yes.
Yeah, and it's really eaten his berry, unfortunately.
That's right.
And then Encore coming out here, but I mean, you would think you want to Encore the Trick Room, but you are, you are slower in Trick Room, so the Encore play doesn't really. The Encore play is not working out here for Zichen.
Perhaps what he was expecting is the Tyranitar was setting up the terrain, so he will switch out to the Excadrill and then going back for the Trick Room for the fast mode. That is the likely reason why Zichen wanted to Encore in the Trick Room.
Oh, perhaps.
Yeah. So well, but Ludicolo outside rain could be slower.
Yep, but it does have a turn. It can store out the Trick Room for one turn though. With the Fake Out.
Okay.
Fake Out coming out here onto the Tyranitar. And you think Crest is locked into... Oh! It's actually a speed tie between Crest and Politoed. Because Crest moved before Politoed just now. Politoed just now. But right now, Politoed scout before the Tyranitar is a good information actually for both players.
Yes. But wow, the game impacting burn though.
Wow, impacting burn. Like a very fortunate burn for Zichen.
Yes. Yeah. So, but I won't say that Wine is completely out of the situation yet. I mean, he's not totally out of the game because he can still go for the fleet.
Honestly, Wine might want to store out her own Trick Room.
That's true.
And bring in the Excadrill.
But without the sand though, so
yeah. Giga Drain doing a sizable amount to Tyranitar and
but likely the Politoed will finish it off
with a Skull.
Yes, that's right.
Politoed flinches though, so you know, I guess it's a fair trade for the burn and the flinch. I guess
that's fair. Hacks everywhere.
Hacks everywhere.
Yeah. So, well, both all taking Sandstorm Recoil and Tyranitar taking the burn. So, how many turns of Trick Room are there still left with?
I think we still have 2 turns. 2 turns left.
Yeah, so she can opt to preserve the Rock Slide, or she can opt to, okay, Polito going for the Protect.
Opting to store the Trick Room. And as you can see, Tyranitar Rock Sliding here.
It seems that from the posture of Wai, she's ready to just, you know, sack off the Tyranitar for a free switch in something else.
Perhaps Wai has the Rotom Wash at the back.
Maybe.
To chip off, like, because it's super effective against the Polito. Yeah.
And then, but however,
she does have to go for the Mega Drain.
Of course.
That the Ludicolo has.
Yeah.
Ice Beam does come out. I think this is the third Ice Beam already. Will we get a freeze?
Yes.
Maybe.
No, it doesn't. But it typically, looking at the damage though, I would presume that the Ludicolo might be an Assault Vest, since he did not review any Z crystals for the water. Yeah, exactly.
And we see Double Bulu here. Double Moo.
Double Moo. Like a cow.
Like a cow.
Yes, correct. So
Bulu here actually, perhaps a double Ice Beam will go onto the
it's gonna chunk the Double Bulu quite a lot.
Chunk the Double Bulu. However, Wine can't really opt for the Trick Room because there's a potential encore on into the Ice Beam again. Especially it's a speed tie. And Trick Room has negative priority. And Ice Switch coming out here. Wine showing her special strategy, and the encore does go in, but the ally switch does shows that, and Ice Beam going there, and Hornleash will go onto the Ludicolo and
lightly
picks
picking
it
off with the boost
Grassy Terrain.
Yes.
I think the ally switch really did caught Zhiqian off guard, and it benefited Wang a lot.
Was so clutch because all she recognizes that double Ice Beam, so all I need to do is just switch the partner.
Because you don't know I got ally switch, right? Yeah.
That's right. Wow, it's very commanding. Why manages the board very well. And she actually, it's very interesting that she can switch the gear of Tyranitar from fast mode to slow mode by the Trick Room. So
I feel that the Tyranitar was there to give Sand. It's like the offensive pressure, the offensive presence in Sandstorm is exerted by Excadrill, and Tyranitar is the slow offensive presence in the
more beneficial
in Trick Room. Yeah, and the fact that I feel that Duckium is a better item than Scarf in a way, because it does give a check to Cresselia, which, I mean, looking at Wang's team, like, she doesn't really have a good check outside of her Duckium Tyranitar.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, in fact, it was very impressive that she could. At first, she wanted to have a fast mode. Then she recognizes that the opponent was trying to. I mean, Zhiqian was trying to match it by Tailwind. So she decided to switch gear to go for Trick Room, and then bringing many slower Pokemon like Tyranitar and Double-Bulu to effectively check the Water Core, and Tyranitar to check the Metagross after the Trick Room is set up, and then Excadrill to clean up if needed at the very end.
And right now we will proceed to Game 2 of our Round 5 MSS today at TOG at Bugis.
Yes, I'm very excited to see how
Zhiqian
will adjust accordingly, noting the fact that now he has Ally Switch. You know, Ally Switch provides some mind games because will he Ally Switch or will he
not Ally Switch? But it just makes everything to a very 50-50 play, honestly. Yeah,
I agree.
As we spoken before in previous Swiss, it's a very controversy topic.
Yes. Some players stood by it. Some players think it's just cheese. But personally, I feel that it was a very effective out for her at that point in time. Yeah.
Okay, so right now, Zhiqian lead with Ludicolo, Metagross, while Wang lead with Crest and the Tyranitar. Right now, Zhiqian has a choice to make to fake out which one. If you don't fake out if you fake out Crest, that means the Duckium may go into Metagross. But if you fake out the Tyranitar, your Trick Room might go up. So what kind of decision you want to make?
So I feel that Zhiqian's priority is likely to stop the Trick Room. So because the Metagross is definitely the fast Pokemon in his team. So prioritizing the Cresselia at least for one turn to try to trade for the Tyranitar is possible. But Wayne recognizes that she went for the Protect, and Ludicolo going for the fake out.
Going into the Cresselia, no Trick Room for Wayne yet. Iron Head go into the Tyranitar play. So it doesn't really, the board position
did not change much at all.
It didn't change much. So I mean, Tyranitar is now under the threat of an Iron Head from the Metagross, but
she can easily switch to things like Rotom Wash, Salamence to take it. So
which means Zhiqian might want to prioritize the Cresselia, but I don't think Zhiqian has a good way to
touch Cresselia at the moment.
It's like, I think an Iron Head and a Scout or a Giga Drain from Ludicolo isn't enough to.
But this exposes Metagross to the potential Darkinium Z, which has already been revealed.
Wine is going for a saver and going to best tanky, the Rotom. Yes.
Washing machine.
Iron Head going into the Rotom. So resisting the steel step.
Yes.
Yeah, Hydro Pump. Perhaps going into the Rotom also. Wine make a very good switch there. And Zichen and Trick Room is coming up now.
Yes. So effectively also slowing down the Metagross. I mean the Metagross will definitely because of the turn order of the Trick Room. But Ludicolo, I'm not sure if you will move before Rotom
or after Rotom. So that's a speed tier that we will see
we
this
will
turn.
need to know, yes.
But Rotom does have the option to wheel whips into the Metagross right now.
Which is a big threat.
Yeah.
Yes. And nothing that can really soak up any wheel whips except the Zapdos.
Yeah.
Certainly not the Mimikyu.
Not the Mimikyu, not the Lycanroc.
Yeah.
Or maybe only the Polito and the Zapdos. But the thing is that you have to call the Ally Switch. Well, why Ally Switch now? That's the thing.
Oh.
You know? It's like, I want to protect Rotom, right? So, I Ally Switch, I protect Rotom. So, are you going to call the Ally Switch or not? So, you know, it's again, a 50-50 play.
Quite 50-50. But maybe a safe play would be to retreat the Metagross and switch in the Polito to set up the rain. But of course, certainly
boost your water move,
but I feel that saving the Metagross for the burn is more of a priority.
Wine didn't Ally Switch this time, opting to switch in the Double Bulu here to take the potential Giga Drain that Ludicolo shows, and Ludicolo goes perhaps calling the Ally Switch there and Giga Drain into the Crest slot, while Psychic from Cresselia going into the Ludicolo.
But still no loss though, because at least it's boosted by the Grassy Terrain.
Iron Head going into Double Bulu slot.
God.
Double Bulu just dies. Oh no.
Look at the
poor Double Bulu.
Wai was probably so surprised by that hard read on Zichen's end.
I wouldn't really say a hard read. It's more of a I just target because you see, honestly, Wang doesn't have a good switch because of the Tyranitar and the Double Bulu both are weak to steal.
But the Willow Whips.
The Willow Whips.
She was willing to risk that. Wow. Okay.
Honestly, Wang right now isn't. I mean, she's in
iffy.
an okay, iffy position because the Giga Drain does pick off the Tyranitar because of the Grassy Terrain boosted. Yeah, but Tyranitar is slower than the Ludicolo. Takium will go into the Metagross. No protect coming out from Zichen at all.
Likely will lose this Metagross right now. So
I think Zichen has been making very, in a way, a ballsy play. He's not preserving his Metagross very well. It's like turn 1, game 1 it just dies, and then now game 2 is like no protects at all. Just sucking it off.
At the very least, he traded the Tapu for it, but I feel that it was not so worth it because he lost. Effectively, he has lost his only, or rather, I would say, the most effective way to check Tyranitar by the Iron Head. So, in fact, just letting Wai plow through her Trick Room turns. So, I wouldn't really agree with him just sacking the Metagross just like that, but perhaps he has reasons for doing so.
But I think right now Zichen has to try and preserve his Ludicolo right now because it's the only thing that checks the Rotom Wash at the back.
Yeah, by the Giga Drain and the Polito can threaten by switching the weather to
rain.
To rain. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
it's very Zichen is an interesting position here. Now, a Polito does hit the field. Now you have boosted grass damage from Grassy Terrain. You have boosted water attacks from the rain. So what will Tyranitar do here though? It's like you can Rock Slide, but Rock Slide won't be
able to damage either of these two.
Any of them, and then Tyranitar will presumably go down this turn because of the super effective options that both Ludicolo and Polito has against it.
True.
Crest is also not in a very healthy range because the Grassy Terrain boosted Giga Drain is actually hurting it quite
or even the Hydro Pump.
Yeah, or even the Hydro Pump.
Yeah, and Hydro Pump and Skull may potentially take out the Crest. Ludicolo, the Giga Drain can easily take out the Tyranitar lightly, at least chunking it for a significant amount of damage. So Zichen has choices, whereas Wai is probably not too much. Yeah, but quite limited in the choices of switching. So and by losing the Bulu, she has lost her only viable answer to.
Yep. Wai going for the Ally Switch again, switching the position. Crunch going into the Ludicolo. Ludicolo take it fairly well. Skull going onto the Crest slot. How much will Tyranitar take? Okay, fairly well. No burn. No. Oh shit! Got the burn again.
So unfortunate.
So unfortunate for Wai. Giga Drain going into the Crest slot. So right now, Wai does have a free switch into Rotom Wash, but can she damage the Ludicolo though?
Yeah, I mean, it should be able to comfortably survive the Thunderbolt. So,
Yeah.
but unless we do not know what's the spread of the Rotom. But
do you think a Psychic Thunderbolt will take out Ludicolo? That's the very important card right there.
true, given the amount of the damage that he has taken, Assault Vest Virus might be able to, depending on the investment of the Cresselia. Some of them might be very offensively geared. It can chunk, the Psychic can chunk quite significantly. It might be just enough, but the Ludicolo, he recognizes that. Yeah.
To preserve the Ludicolo, Zapdos coming in here and exerting its pressure.
Yep.
Scowl going onto the
Cresselia.
That takes it okay, and Psychic does go into the Zapdos. You will presume the Thunderbolt will also go into the Zapdos slot.
Yes, her priority is definitely to try to chunk the Ludicolo. So now, right now, the
you would want to actually trick room again, so that Ludicolo will be slower than Rotom.
But it is so unhealthy right now.
Yeah,
the Thunderbolt
so
can
it might
easily
actually just kill.
Yes.
Yeah, so actually Ryan giving the grassy terrain to Ziquan's Ludicolo to Giga Drain was a very, kind of a counter play. Yeah, it's a very suboptimal play.
Yes, yes.
You sacrifice your Bulu, Metagross got a kill, Rotom switches out for nothing, and then you don't really achieve much doing that. I think that misplace cost Wine the entire game.
Yes, that's right. So, but it's something that she probably can take back in mind. But I'm not sure whether actually okay.
Ziquan making a very I assume a safe play here.
Safe play here.
Going for the Bruce, and I don't think Psychic is enough to pick off. But Psychic going into the Polito slot instead. Encore going into the Cresselia to prevent the Trick Room from going up. Ziquan recognizing that, and
yeah, and all of them getting back healing. So
and because last turn Ziquan roost, that's why Zapdos is on the ground. That's why it benefited from the grassy terrain.
I see. Well, that's a very smart play. But I really feel that Zapdos
should just kill the
Cresselia for any.
Yeah, but the thing is that now Crest is locked into the Psychic. Dude, honestly, I would think that you will want to lock yourself into the Ice Wave instead, so that you can hit the Zapdos for super effective and neutral for the Ludicolo, because the Polito is not the main threat here. The main threat here is the Ludicolo.
Yes, correct. Why just missed the Hydro Pump and just
actually it's kind of checkmate here already.
Yes, exactly. Ludicolo at the back.
Yeah. With the rain.
Yeah, with the rain plus
fast
thunder.
Yeah.
I don't see how YN is going to recover from this. But I felt that it was a very ballsy read from just maybe he might have hard red or not, but that Iron Hit on the
it feels like to me that Ziquan just wanted to sack off the Metagross. It kind of feel like that to me. It's like maybe he felt that Metagross wasn't providing enough. It's like I have Polito, I have Ludicolo at the back, can handle the Tyranitar very well already. So it's like perhaps it's like but really though, it's like the Iron Hit was a bit too ballsy in my opinion.
Yes.
Like normally you would want to start Trick Room so that you will get back your momentum, but he just straight away went for the Iron Hit.
In fact, if YN just went for the Will-O-Wisp, he could have been crippled a lot as a result of that play. So I felt it was very, very unnecessary risk. If he felt that Metagross was not favorable in that matchup, he should have not brought it for game 2. But it was still somewhat a good adjustment. But we both agree that the play was kind of iffy.
Yeah. So very questionable plays from both players in the last game. Honestly, like the Bulu just dying off like this. Bulu was the pivoting point for Wine, honestly. But Ziquan picked it off early in the game, and then giving the rain to the Giga Drain Ludicolo, which is able to chip Cresselia for so much and hitting it back in the process.
Yes, exactly. Would you think that Lankan Rock may play a role in this matchup, because it can super effective to Salamence, it can also do neutral to the Tyranitar.
And neutral to the Rotom Wash also.
Yeah, at the very least. I mean, if you can just go for the Z-move straight away, it might just one-hit KO. Maybe Lankan Rock could be a good choice.
Maybe a good choice here. It's like, I think the nature of Wine's team is kind of defensive if she doesn't lead with Jepsen. So, having a Lycan Rock and Metagross lead might be beneficial in a way.
That's true.
Wine going back to her favorable Jepsen lead.
Yep.
which won her game 1, and Metagross Mimikyu hitting the field here.
Yes. In fact, in VGC18, in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Mimikyu gained a Z-move called Let's Snuggle Forever. Very cute animation, but on top of that, is base of Play Rough, has a 10 base power increase, so might be threatening the Tyranitar. In fact, with that Let's Snuggle Forever, if it has
Do you think that the Let's Snuggle Forever will want to KO the Tyranitar?
It's quite likely. Very likely, yes. It's very likely, unless it gets intimidated somewhere by switching into the Salamence. But even then, if he times it well, if he reads that, Salamence comes in, he can even like snuggle forever to the Salamence slot and just easily clean it off.
But I think the most safer play here for Wying is to protect the Tyranitar and break Mimikyu's disguise first.
Disguise, yes.
Then after that, we'll slowly deal with it.
Yes, but Zichen may read that as well, so let's take
aim into the Excadrill slot.
Yes, it's a very interesting adjustment from Zichen's end because he brought something that can, kind of like limit the Excadrill and Tyranitar somewhat.
Yeah. Metagross does Mega Evolve here, but still slower than the Excadrill thanks to Sand Rush.
Yes, exactly. The drill run is very risky.
Metagross does Reveal Protect, finally!
Finally, he knows how to protect.
Yes, and Wying going for the Protect here with Tyranitar. Will the Z move come out? Drill Run going into the Metagross. Zichen scared of the turn 1, or Play Rough coming out here. Perhaps it's not the Mimikyu. Yeah.
I see. So,
but other potential kind of items Mimikyu carry are like
Ghostium Z,
which doesn't hit any of the mons here very hard, and perhaps the Focus Sash. But if it's the Focus Sash, the Sash is broken. So I don't think I won't think you want to break your Sash so early in the game, especially Tyranitar's out here.
Yeah, so likely it may not be the Sash item. Could be somewhat another Z Crystal, but it's hard to say. So it's still very under threat of the drill run though. So it's very exposed.
Crest does come in here, predicting the Rock Slide, predicting the hit onto the Tyranitar here, and Rock Slide does chip Zapdos all the way to 50%.
Yeah. Sizable chunk, and it's a life op.
Life op 1. Iron Head going into the Tyranitar slot. Good play by Wying there, a good switch.
Still doing significant though.
You see, there's a reason why you want to run Citrus over the Peach Berry, because you see in this situation, if the Zapdos was a Citrus Berry, it will be able to take another Rock Slide.
I see.
But you see right now, it's not in the range of getting your Peach Berry. And you're just like you can't contribute much now. Especially you just die to the next Rock Slide.
I'm seeing the logic now for running the standard Citrus Berry variants over the Peach Berry nowadays. Depending on the EV investment, of course, but right now we are seeing the inherent benefits of it. So,
and however, Drill Run does come out here into the Metagross.
It's gonna easily pick it off.
Pick it off, yes. Especially it's been chipped by the Rock Slide.
Exactly. It's no way to survive. Even a clean KO earlier.
Tailwind coming out here from Zapdos, the Wying Trick Room.
Wying
Trick Room.
Yeah.
Wying goes for the Ice Beam here. But still though, Wying is still in a safe position to set up the Trick Room.
I see.
But Peach Berry does proc here. Showing that Wying does run a very, very bulky Cresselia here with very minimal special attack investment.
Yes, exactly. But not forgetting that, because Mimikyu, if he really runs the Ghostium Z, that might be her answer, his answer to deny the Trick Room for this time.
But Ludicolo comes out here, perhaps to exert the fake out pressure. I mean, right now you don't have the the rain to change the weather to give Ludicolo the speed advantage here, and you don't have the rain to boost your water damage.
It's a very interesting decision. They avoid though.
Oh my, wow, Zichen is
on a roll.
On a roll, yeah, very lucky here. Getting the burn and misses.
Okay, and the Roost
coming out here. So it's actually quite interesting that even at Tailwind matches the speed, right? Excadrill is still faster than both of Zichen's Pokemon.
I see.
And Trick Room does come out here. Have Wying played herself here, because that means the Excadrill is now slower than both of Zichen's Pokemon.
He can easily double. In fact, any switch isn't safe because I see.
But here's the thing: you can sack Excadrill, you can send Tyranitar to exert the same Rock Slide pressure.
Because Rock Slide will in turn because Tyranitar will definitely be slower than either of the two.
And then you don't forget, the Sandstorm will chip off the Ludicolo, and then a combination of Rock Slide and Ice Beam or Psychic will most likely take out Ludicolo, and Zapdos can't do much in the sand. which Tyranitar has a special defense boost.
I see. Perhaps I feel that sending Mimikyu might be better, but of course maybe he has his reasons to preserve the disguise at the very end. Or maybe he doesn't even have a ghost type move to in order to effectively damage the Cresselia.
You really wonder what kind of item Mimikyu carries here.
I'm curious, so
Mimikurious.
Mimikurious, of course. So the Excadrill going for the protect.
Yeah, perhaps Wine wanted to chip the Ludicolo more. Ice Beam going into
likely the
Zapdos. But won't Ludicolo be the bigger threat? Oh, Wine does get the freeze. So, Hydro Pump going into the Excadrill slot. So Wine calling the protect and Zapdos remains frozen solid.
Oh, just refresh me though. May Heat Wave may no, it doesn't.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah.
I don't think any special moves toss your Pokemon.
Except Flablis.
Like Flablis is a physical move. Not even overheat. It's a bit ironic, actually.
Well, that's how the game works. But
now no more sand. That means Excadrill is slower. So perhaps the trick room play might actually incentivize Wine's cost now. Because now Excadrill is slower than both Ludicolo and Zapdos. Because Tailwind is still up on Zapdos side.
Yes, exactly. I mean, if she has a helping hand, she may just helping hand Rock Slide, but not forgetting that Skull may store its own partner. In fact,
but
so
perhaps Zichen didn't know and switches in the Mimikyu instead. Psychic going on to the Ludicolo here, and perhaps a Rock Slide coming out.
Yes,
Rock Slide coming out
here.
Slide.
Oh, Ludicolo voice it!
What a crucial!
What a crucial!
You know, Hex is messing with our feelings here, First you get you miss, but then you freeze, and then now you miss.
And a miss again. Let's see the Hydro Pump connects.
Does the Hydro Pump connect? And
yes,
Hydro Pump does connect onto the Excadrill here. But no worries though. Tyranitar can come back in, have a special defense boost, and slowly sweep everything.
But wait, let's play rough though. Let's play rough.
Yes.
From the Mimikyu.
Yes, let's play rough, but you will assume that Tyranitar is slower than both of Zichen's Pokemon.
What if it's maybe if it's Brave
Zero?
Maybe, just maybe. But
Bulu does come out
setting up the Grassy for Ludicolo.
A very
counter
a bit scary here.
Yeah, it's quite easy.
You will want the Bulu to outspeed the Ludicolo here, and to pick off Ludicolo.
It's really very hard because some of the Pokemon are like
you don't know what kind of speed Ludicolo
here.
runs.
Yes, that's right.
Especially when you're Assault Vest and it's still early in the meta, so we don't really know any kind of EV spreads that are out there to really establish the speed here properly. Yeah. Wine does have to kill the Ludicolo straight away.
Okay.
Right now.
So Bulu is faster in trick.
Okay, but it's a one kill on the Mimikyu, so it takes off one of the threats. But I'm a bit scared that the Bulu can't take the Ice Beam very well. Okay.
Pretty okay, I guess.
No freeze.
No freeze.
Psychic. When you're playing with Hex is not very scary. A freeze Bulu cannot move.
This game has some hacks, but still somewhat not game impacting, I feel.
Yeah, the freeze on Zapdos is not really game impacting, but the Rock Slide
miss
on Zapdos and on Ludicolo respectively mattered quite a lot, because if it didn't miss, Zapdos would have been dead.
We have a lot of momentum have swung towards Wine's
and
favor.
Ludicolo would have been dead, and Excadrill will still be on the field and just Rock Sliding everything.
I see, yes. But well, kudos to Wine though, because she managed to recognize that storing on the sand I'll be slower, and then
that's very
kind of managing to her win conditions step by step.
It's like planning your game plan 2-3 steps forward,
Yes, that's right.
Hornleash does cleanly KO the Ludicolo here, restoring back some HP with a frozen Zapdos on the field. Even
let's see if it untoss though.
Untoss itself. Ice Beam going into the Zapdos. Do you think if Zapdos toss here, how much would a Heat Wave do to the Ludicolo? I mean to the Bulu, sorry.
To the Bulu. Depending, because noting the fact that the Zapdos is the berry variant, likely it's bulky, so it may not have enough special attack to at least 2 hit KO most of the double Bulus out there.
Yep.
Based on my own experience, it's about 3 hit KO, so unless barring some very fantastic investment, it would have survived it nonetheless.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
And Zichen recognizes that he couldn't win from here, decided to forfeit. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still really curious what kind of item the Mimikyu carries.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we can take it offline to ask him.
Yep.
But certainly, I feel that Zichen also had played to his outs, so maybe why mismanage her board at game 2 slightly, but she managed to come out fourth for game 3 in this set.
With a 2 win, 1 loss.
Yes.
Honestly, Zichen, he does have a very interesting team with with the Metagross, you know, like the rain psychic spam without the Lily here, and you know, Lycanroc with the Lycanium Z, Mimikyu with the potential Mimikyu Z. You know, it's a very interesting team that you know, like something that showcases what kind of player that Zichen is. You know,
Yes.
it's like he want to try something new. You know, break away from the more meta kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, it's also like solid answers
Yep.
To
Like it's
to
justified.
most of the meta. Yeah,
It's like the Mimikyu Z is justified for dark types. Lycanium Z, like you said, it removes terrain. It hits like rock hits a lot of the common things for neutral also. You know.
yeah. So I believe even though he lost, but I feel that he still managed his board position somewhat
well.
in game 2 very well as well. But eventually Wai experience and also managing the board took her to this victory for this set.
Yes, and we'll be moving on to the player interview. The winner of round 5 Swiss, Lo Wai Ying. We'll see you later.
Stay tuned.
And we are back with our round 5 winner, Lo Wai Ying. So Wai Ying, congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
I would really like to ask that during game 2, after you set up Trick Room and you switch out your Tyranitar for your Rotom, why did you do a double switch and switch into the Tapu Bulu instead?
Because I was thinking, you know, he probably might not, because he was playing quite straight up to then I was thinking he probably won't see the ally switch if I actually went for the ally switch, and then he might just, you know, might not be able to get the Will-O-Wisp off onto the Metagross. Because if I remember right, there was Sand, the Ludicolo was actually, I wasn't sure about the speed here for the Ludicolo versus Rotom, so the Ludicolo might Giga Drain into Cresselia for some reason, or even mind games. So I was thinking, at that point I was thinking, if I can survive Giga Drain with Tapu Bulu, and I wanted to go and get, if I can get Bulu in, take out the Ludicolo, I don't have to worry about it anymore.
But were you expecting the Iron Hit onto the Rotom slot?
No, I was thinking that if he predicted the, like I said, I wasn't predicting that he would predict the ally switch, so I expected a Zen Headbutt onto, Zen Headbutt into, I don't even know why I switched Bulu in for that.
Actually, both me and Martin agreed that it was a very suboptimal play because you had Trick Room up. Your Rotom should be able to survive a Giga Drain from the Ludicolo.
I wasn't sure at that health, because it's like, if the Ludicolo is modest, it could be a damage roll.
But it's a assault vest one though, so perhaps, you know, depending on how Zichen EV'd it, you know, you might survive. And then because you are in trick room. Rotom is faster than the Metagross. You can just whiff it.
Yeah, that was my original plan when I set up trick room and switch Rotom in, but I don't know. I guess I just didn't follow through on that.
But either that is fine though. You came back with a very clutch game three victory, especially when you stop. That froze wasn't. Honestly, me and Martin agreed that it wasn't really a game changing because Zapdos can't really touch Excadrill and the Crest.
If it had Heat Wave, it could have touched Excadrill.
It could have, but perhaps. But actually, Excadrill was quite healthy then, so it might take one.
No,
actually.
I think because I was taking Life Orb Recoil, so I think I might have died from a Heat Wave. So I was very cautious about that one.
Perhaps. Yeah. So, but then again, you miss your own fair share of rock slide. So that's kind of unfortunate for you. But you did get the fortunate freeze.
When I really set up Trick Room, I was actually hoping Excadrill would die because Excadrill actually was faster than both Zapdos and Ludicolo even in Tailwind. So I was thinking that if Excadrill died that turn, then I could send Tyranitar in, or Tapu Bulu, and I could sweep from there. But no, Excadrill had to survive, so I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
But then I guess it worked out for you because Sand was already running out by then, and which will make Excadrill slower.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was actually it didn't really came back and bite you lah actually.
Yeah.
So it worked out fine.
Yeah. Trying to deal with all the speed control is a bit messy.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, we are still quite fairly new into the meta. This is the first tournament of the year, and like, I mean, we are still experimenting with stuff. So I guess all of these games are just learning lessons for everyone here today.
Yeah.
But
frankly, I'm just happy that I managed to pull off like Trick Room once Sandstorm runs out and send in the slow sweepers in. I was like, yeah, I feel happy now.
Yeah, man. So buying one more game to win, and you'll be in the top card. And to me, getting my free art.
Free art is if I win. Free art is if I win.
Yeah, man. So I'm rooting for you so I can get my free art. So nonetheless, congratulations, Waying.
Thank you.
And thank you. And we will see you in final Swiss round 6.